And I find that a lot of business owners don't give themselves enough time to plan things effectively and to execute it to the best of their abilities because they're in such a rush to see a result that they are not worthy of yet. Hey guys, it's Jan Shartay and I'm back again with another video. So I am going to try to make this video very short and sweet and very straight to the point. So today is Black Friday and I wouldn't typically be making a video on Black Friday because I'm working. But I felt very compelled to make this video because as a coach and also a boutique owner, I understand the importance of making sure that you have a very clear and well thought out plan in place for how to execute marketing in association with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all of that good stuff. So today, as I said, is Black Friday and my entire timeline is pretty much filled with boutique owners. But what I noticed was that one, I don't see much more marketing than I would see on a regular day. Two, the content that I am seeing looks exactly the same as it would look on any other day. Three, I feel like people just kind of fell off the face of the earth as if this is, just some other day. So I wanted to make this video kind of in the moment because I am a firm believer in the fact that it's never too late to turn things around and to change something. So I wanted to make this video to give y'all some really quick tips for getting this Black Friday situation together because yes, today's Black Friday. But right now, for example, it is only 12:27 where I am, 12:27 p.m. I set a goal this weekend to make $10,000 between Friday and Monday. So from Friday 12 a.m. till Monday 11:59 p.m. And so what I did not account for was the fact that I was going to start my promotions early on Thursday. So I started my promotion last night at 8 p.m. and I made $3,450. Did not account for that. Did not expect that at all. And so if I'm going to calculate that into my goal to make $10,000 this weekend, then I could say that I am already halfway there because today, being Black Friday, I've already made $2,730. So I'm already halfway there. And this is only my second Black Friday. No, this will be my third Black Friday because I launched my business in 2018. This will be my third Black Friday. So I launched my business in November of 2018, November 8th. So I had that first Black Friday, which wasn't much. And then last year was my second Black Friday. So today marks my third Black Friday. And obviously, sorry, my hand's in the way. Sorry, my best one to date. And so I'm very big on planning. And there are three very important things that I think you guys need to have in place or figured out in association with trying to have the best possible outcome this weekend. So the first is content, the second is promotions, the third is marketing. They all kind of come together and form one very important situation. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with marketing campaigns. I talk about this a little bit inside of my monthly membership, but I use the example of the presidential campaign. So when someone is getting ready to run for president, they start campaigning early. So this is one of the things that a lot of people missed the mark. They didn't start campaigning early. They didn't let anyone know what was to come. They gave them nothing to be excited about, nothing to help them to decide to stick around and wait for this Black Friday situation. So there's this really cool thing called marketing campaigns. So the purpose of a marketing campaign is for you to have a very clear plan for how you intend to meet a very specific goal. So for example, with my goal being $10,000 this weekend, I decided I wanted to try to make $2,500 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which would equal up to my $10,000 goal. And so I planned out my promotions up here on the board, which I'm going to show you guys momentarily. Plan out my promotions on the board as far as like the numbers, what was going to be part of each promotion and all of that good stuff. The second part of that planning was what that promotional content was going to look like. So I know what my promotions are going to be. Now I need to know what these promotions are going to visually look like. So I mentioned that a lot of the promotions that I have seen this weekend thus far have been very either boring or they look exactly like they would look on any other day. So there's nothing about them that's like pulling me in, causing me to want to, you know, shop. So I'm going to insert some pictures up here of what this is what my content typically looks like on a regular day. This is what my content looks like for Black Friday. So if you're setting a goal that's much higher than what you typically would set on a regular day or in a regular week or regular weekend, the very most important question that you want to ask yourself is, how am I going to make that happen? And what do I need to do to make that happen? So long story short, you can't expect something greater from doing something exactly the same as you typically would. So if you typically post 2 times a day and your content typically looks a certain kind of way, and you typically, let's say, make $500 from that, then on Black Friday, if you do the exact same things with the exact amount of content, same amount of content, with the exact same kind of content, it looks exactly the same as it typically does. Your promotions aren't anything different or, you know, special in relation to what your audience would typically see from you. You shouldn't expect a different result. And this is the same for any other day of the year, not just Black Friday. So when you are planning out your goals, you want to be thinking about how you're going to meet those goals by doing something differently or doing something better than you typically would do. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up really fast. I'm gonna show you guys my board here and just give you guys kind of an idea of what my planning looks like. Feel free to take something if you would like. I mean, it's Black Friday right now today, so you know, if you're really about this life, you'll take it and take whatever you will from this and implement, and I hope you get a grand result from it. But I'm gonna turn my camera around really fast so you guys can see what I have going on this here board. All right, so this is my board, and I'm gonna try to make the most sense of it as humanly possible. So in the corner down here, I wrote my goal. Sorry, I can't see. Wrote my goal. So my goal from Friday to Monday is $10,000. Over here, I wrote down like marketing as far as like how many text messages, emails, stuff like that. I did not write ads on there because I don't tend to have a plan for how many ads I plan to run. I usually just run them. I need to do better in that department. But at the top is an explanation of what's happening on each one of these days. So Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Sunday, Cyber Monday. Side note, I just found out that Sunday is called Super Savings Sunday. Anyway, so my goal for each one of these days is $2,500. As you can see, I've already hit this one, which is amazing, which means that I don't really necessarily have to meet $2,500 tomorrow. But anyway, still gonna shoot for it. So Friday, so my big thing is always Black Friday. That's the start of the whole situation. That's what's gonna get people the most excited. This is what can pull them in and hopefully get them to come back for the rest of these days. So for Black Friday, my idea was to make it a colorful Friday. So although it's called, you get it Black Friday, but I decided to make it all about color. So all of my pictures are on black backgrounds, but the clothing that I'm selling is colorful. And so I went ahead and wrote out what items were going to be on promotion for this day. So I did not discount my entire site. I just had specific items that were at a very nice price point in comparison to what the price point would typically be. And I wrote out that I was going to have new arrivals. So almost all of this stuff is new stuff. I wrote in that I was going to start my promotion on Thursday for app subscribers. If you guys didn't know, I have an app. And then these 2 items were things that were already on my site. And I've actually been running promotions on these for about maybe 2 weeks now. So this is the lowest that this price point for these 2 items have been. So once I write out what my actual promotion is going to be, then I start to think about how many of each one of these items I would need to sell in order to make whatever my monetary goal is. So I didn't write it up here. I have it written down on a piece of paper, so I can't remember how many I needed to sell of each one of these. But my goal, very rarely is my goal to sell out of something. I don't want to be sold out. So there's a post that has been going around Instagram, and it said like being sold out is not sexy, and that is the 100% truth. Like, I do not like being sold out. So I never set a goal with the intention to sell out. I set a goal to make a very specific amount of money and still having the capabilities to serve my audience after that merchandise or after I've made my goal. So I don't want to make my goal and then be like, oh yeah, I got your money. Now y'all don't have anything else to shop. See y'all in 2 weeks when I get some more inventory. So again, I wrote out what my promotions are going to be, and then I figured out how many of each one of these items I would need to sell in order to make my $2,500 goal. And as you can see, or as I showed you guys earlier, I've made that goal already. So going over to Small Business Saturday. So my thing is I try to make each day be about something, and that way my focus is not divided across everything on my website. So I use the same method in my everyday business life. So every single month and every week, I have a goal that I'm trying to meet, and I specifically choose items that will help me to make that goal. So I don't just say, okay, I want to make $2,500 and I'm just going to promote whatever and hope that I get there. I'm like, no, I want to sell these very specific items, and I want to make this specific amount of money from selling those items. So on Small Business Saturday, I'm going to do a promotion where the customers can build their own bundle. There's an app in Shopify that I will be using to help me to be able to execute that. And then I'll also be giving them a free gift with purchase if they spend $150 or more. So on Saturday, my focus is going to be on outerwear. So some of this stuff will still exist. I have not 100% decided if I'm going to keep these promotions. It'll probably be dependent on how many of these items I have left. But my focal point for Saturday is going to be on my outerwear. So I have a bunch of faux leather jackets, which I've had for a couple months now, and I've just been holding on to them for Black Friday. And then there's a Sherpa jacket, which I had last year, but this year I have it in 3 colors. And then there's a basic legging set, which has absolutely nothing to do with outerwear, but they can pair the jackets on top of this. So 2 different things, but they still coincide with one another. So I went ahead and wrote out how much those items would be worth based on how many of each one of them that I have. So the Sherpas, I have 3 colors and I only have 6, so I only bought 1 pack. But based on the price points that I'll be setting for those, they would be valued at $862.20. The basic legging sets, I have, I think, 48 of those. And they'd be valued at $1,200 based on the price point I'm setting. And then the faux leather jackets, based on how many I have, they're worth $1,149.60. And so again, my goal is only to make $2,500. So these items combined will make $2,500. But again, I still have all of these stuff, whatever's going to be left of that, and then whatever's left on my website as well. So most times people go to my website and they see something else that they like, which is always great. But I know for the purpose of my marketing what the focal point is going to be for the day. All right, so moving on to Sunday, which I just again found out was called Super Saving Sunday. So this day is going to be all about saving money. So on Sunday, I'm going to do $10 essential sets. So I have a legging set that I call the Essential Legging Set. I've had those for so long. I have them in 12 colors. I bought 5 packs of each, which is crazy. But I bought them in such a high quantity because I wanted to run various promotions around them. So this set is the same as this set. So for Friday, it's $15. On Sunday, they'll be $10. So I'm hoping that I'll sell, a good number of them for the remainder of today, so that by the time I get here, I won't have too many of them left. But as you can see, I wrote down a goal to sell 100 of them, which would make $1,000. And then I have, I'm going to do all my clearance items. They're going to be $5. I set a goal to sell 50 clearance items, and that'll be worth $250, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I have been running a sale or promotions around my clearance items for the last 2 weeks. So there was a lot of planning and preparation that went into getting up to this point. And a lot of the items that are currently in existence in my inventory, or that were in my inventory before I started adding in like my new stuff for Black Friday and stuff, I have been running promotions on them for a couple weeks now leading up to this point. So it was almost like I was trying to clear it all out in preparation for getting to this point, because I knew that I was going to be marking them down significantly. So as you can see, between those two, I would only make about $1,250. But again, I still have everything that's going to be, whatever's going to be left of those days. Basically, hopefully, I'm hoping that it'll roll over to this day. And then Cyber Monday. So Cyber Monday is like the grand finale of it all. This is where it's just like, let's just blow this whole thing out. So as Black Friday was all about colors, on Cyber Monday, my goal is to make it all about neutrals. So these are 2 vendors that I shop with. So there's a little sneak peek for you. So I'm adding some sets that I bought from the first vendor and the second vendor. And then my plan is to make all my full price merchandise 40% off. The clearance stuff will still be $5. I'm adding some new sweatpants, which were supposed to get delivered, or I thought that they would get delivered earlier and they were going to be part of my Black Friday, but they won't be here until tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I'm just going to add those into my Cyber Monday promotions. And then I have hats, which is something that I've never sold before. I don't typically sell accessories, so I'm adding something new to the mix. So based on the price points of those new sets, plus the sweatpants, plus the hats, even with me having the items at 40% off and the clearance at $5, I should still be able to make my $2,500 goal. And yeah, so as far as marketing, my plans were to, I did my exclusive drop on my app. So on Thursday at 8 p.m. I gave anyone who was subscribed to my app exclusive access to my Black Friday promotions, and that went way better than I thought it would. And then Friday, which is today, my plan is to send 2 text messages. So I've already sent one, and I will be sending another one out this evening. And then the emails, my plan is to send 3. I've already sent one, so I'm going to send another one in about an hour, and then I'm going to send another one towards the end of the night to like wrap things up and say our Black Friday deals are ending, you know, all that good stuff. Saturday, same energy. We're going to do the text message 2 times, email 3 times. Small Business Saturday. If you guys don't know much about Small Business Saturday, you should definitely look it up. My plan is to make Small Business Saturday more of like a thank you to my customers. So that's why I'm doing like a free gift for purchase. And then I'm allowing them to build their own bundle instead of me building it for them, or telling them what this promotion consists of. They can just choose, and then I'm going to have like different. So it's almost like the mystery box thing, but in this way, they get to choose what they want to go in it based on the price point that I'm going to set. Okay, and then Sunday, 1-to-1. So my plan is just to send 1 text message, one text, 1 email. And then Monday, Cyber Monday, I'm going to do 3 text messages, 4 emails. So I like to send a lot of emails. As you can see, I'm sending more emails than text messages because per my analytics, most of my revenue comes from email marketing. And so I put a lot of efforts into my email marketing when I am trying to promote my content. So this is what my board looks like. I would highly recommend everybody just get a board. Get a board, hash out all your thoughts, all of your plans, figure it out so you can see it all in front of you and see if it makes sense and all that good stuff. So I'm going to turn the camera around one more time, and then in this video, yeah. All right, y'all. So if you don't take anything else from this video, I want you to take away the fact that you need to plan. Planning is so key. It is way too often do I see quickly thrown together random graphics created on Canva in 5 seconds with a random font and some random colors, and the picture just thrown in the middle of it, and the text makes no sense. The caption is short and not clear, doesn't provide any value or information that would be helpful to the person and helpful to get them to purchase anything. Emails just thrown together, like everything just thrown together. Planning is key. And a big thing that I encourage my audience to do is to stop taking action in the moment and expecting a great result from it. So if you planned it today, you should expect a great effort today. And yes, I am giving y'all some tips for Black Friday, and I hope that you implement some. But again, with it being today, I definitely wouldn't say that you should expect something grand of it, only because planning takes time. Effective planning, let me say. Effective planning takes time. And I find that a lot of business owners don't give themselves enough time to plan things effectively and to execute it to the best of their abilities, because they're in such a rush to see a result that they are not worthy of yet. So again, if you don't take anything from this video, I want you to know that planning can be so helpful to you. So in all transparency, this week leading up to Friday, I didn't make very much money, and that was fine because I knew that I had a very clear plan for what I was trying to accomplish this weekend. And I find that, a lot of people are so concerned with, how do I make consistent sales? And by consistent, they mean every day. How do I make consistent sales? How do I make sure I make the same amount every day? All of that stuff. In this industry, I won't say it's impossible, but it's really hard to get the same result every single day. But what's not hard is getting a result that you want when you actually create a plan that's going to help you to get there. And planning isn't just you sitting down and writing something out and that's it. Like, planning is writing it out, strategizing, erasing something, putting something else in its place, creating content, scheduling, engaging with your audience, putting things in place that allow them to engage with you and to ask questions in real time. It's so much. There's so much that goes into it. And obviously I can't sit here and tell y'all all about it in this little short video. But again, today is Black Friday and I got to get back to work. But I hope that there was something in this video that was helpful to you. If you have some questions, feel free to throw them in the comments. And yeah, all of this information that I provided in here is information that you can use now and later in your business. This does not have to be information that you only use today. I have a 3-hour long Black Friday class that I hosted last year, and I'll put the link in the description if anybody's interested in it. But everything that I mentioned in that video can be used in your everyday business life. It's not stuff that you only have to implement during Black Friday. So I'm tired of talking and I got to get back to work. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm wishing all of you guys much success today. I hope you see some great results and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.